Hello world. I hope this video finds everybody doing good under the sound of my voice. I hope it finds you blessed and highly favored. And if you woke up to see today, I hope you thank God for today. And we gonna live it day by day. Hello world. Today I want to touch on a topic I chose. I'm the alligator of the swamp. I chose the topic, I'm the alligator of the swamp, because, I wanted to help somebody identify with Louisiana living, because, we consider country all over the world, but I love where I'm from, and Louisiana is my home, and I wouldn't want to be from no other place in the world, because once you come down south, you understand, because, I'm the alligator of the swamp, because when I was a kid, I used to always go fishing with my dad. My dad had like a boat, and he always would take me and my younger brother. He would take us fishing. And it's something like to come in contact with that alligator. My daddy would fish right by an alligator. He might be on a log, like sunny, because their body temperature got to be a certain temperature. So they'll just come out and lay on a log and just stay there. And when you fishing and you down south, you probably can understand where I'm at, because a lot of fish kind of gravitate to the area where alligator might be. Because I don't know whatever particular reason it might be, but I do know that a lot of fish be in the area, and we might be fishing. But my daddy always brought along that shotgun, that rifle, because in case we ever came in contact with something like that. But I do know that I don't saw that alligator like close up, and his body temperature gotta be right. That's why you might see him just lay on that log, and he just tanning, and it's something to see, because it's like he not gonna mess with you. I don't know if he luring you in, cause he just lay on that log, and man, he just like sunny, and after he finished sunning, he might just get back in the water. And I remember as being a kid, it's something like when he get back in that water and he raised his head up. And you see, he lay eyes on you. He letting you know that, hey, you might be out of bounds, but I got my eyes on you. But it's just something about seeing that alligator. And I chose the topic, that I chose because I'm an alligator in the swamp. Because us down south people, we rare and we different and we standoffish, and we different from anything in the world. And I do know that if somebody visit down south, everybody out here, people from other places. I don't been to New York, I don't been to a lot of big cities, but it's nothing like the southern atmosphere, because I'm used to the trees. I'm used to, like the rural areas, and just seeing, a lot of land, and just seeing how we do it. But I do know that, even though we're not a big city, we not slow as people think, because we just the only difference is with us, I would consider us country, but I do know that our southern hospitality, man, is on swole. And I do know that I've seen a lot of certain times, like when people from big cities come down here and see that female, that southern girl, and cause she's cornbread fed. She got hips, curves, and she's built like no other woman you has ever seen in any place you ever been. Because it's something about being cornbread, we thick all over. And you see that southern girl, I've seen a lot of situations where that city slicker that comes down this way, hey, he never returned home, because it's something about, because she cooks, she clean. And if she cooked for you, if that southern girl was to ever cook for you, hey, she'll be like that seasoning. She'll make you want to go back home in the big city and slap your mouth. Because, because we know how to do our thing down here. And a southern girl, she really know how to treat a man. And, we don't have to have a lot to, survive. It could be a big old pot of red beans, fried chicken, and mustard greens or cornbread. If you eat one of our meals, you'll probably witness something you never encountered in your life. And and it's like I said, we don't have to do it big. We can go in something we consider like a hole in the wall. That's a real small club. And you may have the most fun that you ever had in your entire life, because you see how it's down south. People interact with one another. It'll blow your mind, because you're going to have a good time, because the music going to be right, the atmosphere going to be right, and the people in the place going to make you witness something that you never encountered in your life. That's why I chose this topic. I'm the alligator in the swamp. But it's just something about this southern living. That's why I say I would never trade it for nothing in the world. And I done been to big cities. big states, and but they food can't compare to ours, and how we treat one another. They can't compare to us, but some people get it twisted when they see us. We even though we have the southern hospitality, we have it's a flip side of us too. Like I said, like the alligator peep his eyes out of the water to let you know that, hey, you in my area now. But it's like, we different, but we not pushovers. But I chose the topic because, down south living, I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. And I do know that, like I said, a lot of people that come down here and see how we really do it, hey, they probably, some of them never leave. And I don't see it time after time after time, because it's just something about a down south person. Because when you come across a down south person and see how we interact with one another, and see we not as slow as people think. Now we have the accents because we down here, we in the south. So, we got the accents, but we know we have love in our hearts. And you can meet us one time and we'll bring it to our families, man. And we'll turn up and we'll do things that make you want to gravitate to us. So I chose the topic, I'm the alligator in the swamp, because they know I wouldn't trade where I'm from for nothing in the world. I'm Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm like 45 minutes away from New Orleans, Louisiana. And I do know that, it ain't nothing like this South. I claim the boot, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's where I was born and raised, and that's what I love. And that's why I chose the topic. I'm the alligator in the swamp. Because, once you ever travel down south, you'll see what I'm talking about. And, I just want to drop this on somebody just to let people know that, how us down south people do it. And that's why I say, we different from anywhere in the world, man. We love to eat. We love to treat people right. We love to do good by people because, we have love in our hearts, and the love in our hearts is real big. And like I said, if we brought you on the set where our family is, you'll be family. And wouldn't nobody mess with you because you with our families, and people gonna be distinguished. If Dexter brought you around, hey, you protected, you safe. That's the love we have down south. If we brought you in our section, you don't have to worry about nothing. Just food for a thought. And I just thought I'd drop this on somebody because, I'm the alligator in the swamp. I'm him. And if I raise my head up, you're gonna be identified. I just want to drop this on somebody, man. Just to let give a person a little output on where I'm from and how I was raised, and I just want to ask if anybody got anything from this, hit the like button and subscribe so we can grow together, because I do know that we need each other to grow. And I want to ask everybody just to listen in to do something different than what you did yesterday.